Okay. Uh, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hope you're doing okay and unaendelea vizuri. I'm also okay. Okay. Now, in this episode, I want to speak about words, words and the power of words, because uh, long have Christians assumed or ignored the power of words and the impact words have in the life of others and in the life of nations and governments and all that. But when ukiangalia vizuri, even in the scriptures, words have a lot of power, because you curse through words, you bless through words, you rebuke through words, you correct through words. Everything is about words. God himself created the whole world, the galaxies and the moons, and the solar system that we see and that we study. God created all that through words. He just said, let there be, let there be, let there be, let there be light, let there be this. And it was at as God said. So ukishasema hivyo, I think as a Christian, ukishakuja in Christianity, kitu unafaa ku appreciate, unafaa ku realize, unafaa kujua, unafaa kujifunza ni words, because words ziko na a lot of power, especially uh, words in terms of shaping the future, because words sana sana zitatumika ku shape the future. Because unasikianga for example, a good example is easy, everything that is ought to happen in the future and what is happening in the present had already been spoken of by words of prophecy, by in the book of Revelation, the prophet Isaiah, the prophet Jeremiah. All those prophets spoke about the imminent end that is uh, coming to be, maybe in the near future. We don't know, only God knows. But the point I'm trying to drive here ni kwamba words have a lot of power. Now, words was gonna shape the future of a person, of a nation, of a child. Words is gonna have a lot of power. Words pia was in a council, was in a words. If curses are cancelled by words, of course higher words zenye ziko na a lot of weight than the previous words, ama higher words spoken by someone with more authority. A good example is this. In the book of, no, let me not, it's not in the book, but one of the sons of Jacob was called Simeon. Simeon, you remember the 12 tribes of Israel, each son of Jacob alikuja akakuwa a sub tribe, ama a tribe of Israel, Israel being Jacob now. Simeon was one of the tribes because he was son of Jacob. Simeon made a mistake. He made a mistake, and wakakuwa na mkwaruzano na the father Israel, ama Jacob, and he was cursed by the father. So he was cursed by the father, and he was told nini, familia yako haitaendelea, wewe utakuwa like mtabaki kuwa wachache, hamtaendelea. Many years later, after wameenda Egypt, they've been slaves there for around 440 years, and now God amesikia kilio chao, and ametuma Moses, his servant, to come and kuwatoa huko Egypt. Moses himself, he was a priest. He was a priest and he was a prophet as well. He was a man of authority in that time. Moses realized, after amewatoa Egypt and all that, he realized that the tribe of Simeon, this person called Simeon, his tribe, his people, were diminishing. They were reducing. There was no increase in that tribe. It is recorded in the Bible. He realized that this tribe was not, there was no increase in terms of substance, people, children, So from when alikuja akarealize hivyo, and he spoke a blessing. He spoke a blessing for that tribe. Sema, let let Simeon not die, let him live. So in that aspect, nimepena example because I want to like nataka kuonyesha the power of words. Words like zinaweza tumika, kubless na kucurse. And as a Christian, the number one you're supposed to appreciate and to value is words, and to be very careful is words, because words zinaweza bless na zinaweza curse na zinaweza rebuke, zinaweza correct, zinaweza zinaweza lift up spirits, lower down spirits, motivation and all that. So ukiangalia words, kitu ingine, another example, when you come to Christ, when you get born again, words, you use your words to profess the faith, your faith. Because Bible inasema, if anyone confess with their mouth that the Lord is God, that Jesus is Lord, and he shall confess, that is, profess with their mouth and confess with their hearts that the Jesus is Lord, then he shall be saved. Simple. When you do that, then you become saved. So inamaanisha the power of words. Inamaanisha words can save also. They can save. So nikishasema hivyo, the reason why I'm saying that is because words, I want to say, you as a Christian, you are the best prophet, ama you are the number one prophet of your life, not anybody else. You're the number one. Being born again, you are the number one prophet of your life. Your words, the words that you speak, your life is going to take the direction of your words. When you say you're blessed, then you'll be blessed. When you say that you're struggling and you're cursed and you're always complaining, then that is going to be the case. Words, train yourself as a Christian to speak words, creative words. Creative words inamaanisha speaking what you want to see in the future, for your children, for your community, for your society, what you want to see. Ndio una speak. Auongei, the present circumstances, ama the present reality. No, you don't speak the present reality. You just speak what you want to see. If maybe a certain nation, ama maybe our nation Kenya, imekuwa na hizo maandamano and all that, na the nation is at the brink of war and all that. I'm just saying it's an example. Then you speak peace. You speak what you want to see. You don't speak the present reality, because the present reality is just it's not true. It's not the case. It can be changed. It's temporary. So you just speak what you want to see. The same case for for your life. Always speak words that are creative. In your house, don't allow idle talk, idle words, to be inakuwa ati ndo the language of the house. Ati idle talk inakuwa the language of the house. No. Like ile unafunza watu kuongea, to prophesy the good things and the things that you want to see. Good health, all that. Wanna read something over? Some words have weight. Prophecy what you want to see in your life, in your career. And also, the same case, any words that, curse you, any tongue that rises against you to curse you or to rebuke you or to, to try and bring you down, it's your responsibility as a Christian to refute that tongue, to cancel those words. That's why in your prayer, that's when unasikianga kuna those prayers of warfare. The prayers of warfare, purposes zinakuanga za of course as a Christian, hizo prayers of warfare when you are praying for a certain subject, you may realize that something's not going okay in your life, or maybe in someone else's life. Then you intercede for that purpose. You intercede for that thing to begin to go the right direction. So that's why prayers of warfare. In prayers of warfare, that's where you declare words that cancel the previous words. Maybe unasikia stories that maybe a certain your grandfather or your great grandfather aliweka altars in your home, and akasema maybe a certain family ama a certain member of this family hata waipita hapa and all that, because unapatanga such parents wanaongeanga with a lot of bitterness na si kupenda kwao. The best thing you're supposed to do is to cancel those as a priest, especially for men. For men that have families, you are a priest of that house. So una cancel those words. Una cancel those words during prayers of warfare. Una cancel those words. Una cancel those words, and you speak higher words that are of blessings, of progress, of abundance, and the things that you want to see in your life. That's the word that you speak. Any other word enye ilikuwa spoken of yenye inaleta yenye inafanya unaweza kuwa hata you don't know. Okay, kama you know ni better because you are going to pray from a point of knowledge, but if you don't know, then just speak any words that were spoken to bring to stagnate a certain lineage or family. Then I cut those words. I break them. They have no power, they have no dominion. And you speak the authority that the authority of a new man in Christ, because Bible inasema as Jesus used to are in this world, so you speak the authority you speak with the authority of Jesus. Na ukishasema hivyo ni hivyo, hata you're not supposed to go back to that story. Ukisha realize something is not okay, something is not going okay, na umerealize hivyo, you just speak words, you pray about it and you speak words, na you cancel those things, all those words. Yeah, I think that is what sana sana nilikuwa nataka kuongea, and I think hope imesaidia mtu. Usiongee idle talk, usikuwe na idle talk ama idle words hazisaidii. Speak blessing, speak good health, speak what you want to see, speak progress, speak don't use vulgar language ama idle talk to nini, no. Okay, I just hope imesaidia mtu. God bless you.